Hey, bud. What you doing? What you doing?
Morning. Today Carol and I are going up to the cottage for some relaxing time. Cheers. Oh, I knew it was going to be hot. Oh, crazy hot. So I got a list of little things we need to get before we go. And so we're going to go do a little shopping. You guys can come along. And one of the things I did, let's start the car. One of the things I put out, was a poll on Twitter and on my big channel, just asking people what their favorite steak was, and ribeye won. And I did not think ribeye would win. I thought porterhouse, even though I don't think I asked for porterhouse on one of them. Did I ask for porterhouse on the other one? But rib steak is an amazing steak. I thought everybody's going to go rib steak. I think a lot of people don't know what rib steak is, because it's a fantastic steak as well. But after doing some research and watching Gordon Ramsay cook a rib steak, I'm going to do a rib steak video for you guys. So I'm about to go to the farm store and get a rib steak or two, and we got to get some cat food, got to get eggs, ground beef. Are you ready? Let's go. First up, cat food.
I was like, there's an owl right above me? That's good.
Morning.
Hello. Good morning. You're picking up food for Domik?
Domik as in comic. Have a great weekend. Oh, there's another one up there. Awesome cat food. Highly recommended. Very expensive. We bought it mainly for when Louie was sick, but our cats love it still, so. Another quick sip of coffee. Oh, it's still hot. Oh. Edwards Farms. Hello. How are you?
Good, and you?
All right.
Beautiful day.
Beautiful. It's gonna get crazy later.
I think so.
Morning. So we need 2 dozen eggs. Ooh, cheese curd. Then we need a ribeye. Rib steak. Porterhouse tomahawk. Ribeye. These are all ribeye. Yes. I'm good, thank you very much.
Know your way around.
I do. 26 bucks. It's $23.99 a pound. That one looks beautiful though, doesn't it? This one looks perfect. Look at this marbling. Ooh. But there's my rib steak. and it's like $24. I guess maybe it's because it's weight and there's a bone in it. And then we've got that beautiful porterhouse, $38 right there. 38 bucks for a porterhouse. That's good stuff though, man. Carol also wanted ground beef. All right, thank you very much. She said, have a great day. Or it's a beautiful day, and I said, it's gonna get crazy later. Big thunderstorm coming. It's all behind us right now. We're going south right now, and it's definitely cloudy, but bright. Behind us, it is dark and gray. And it just, a few drops just hit our windshield. Yeah, big thunderstorm is coming. Looks like we're going to be packing up in the rain. One more stop at the bank, and then we're home free. Pit start. The guy beside me in the truck has both of his windows open. He's in for a shock. Oil change service in 1,000 kilometers, which is good because I just got 2 notifications. One for the Atlas, a callback for Moose for something. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. And then there's a callback for this where if you had a side impact, the airbag is like on a delay or something, so it might not actually go off when it's supposed to. So when I take it in for the oil change, I will inquire. They're pretty good anyway. When you pull in, it comes up on their computer system and tells them what they need to do, and if there's a callback, they fix it. And just hope it's not one of those callbacks where it takes a couple days to fix it. That would suck. But the main reason I'm coming out today is because we ran out of cat food, and we didn't want to have to go up to where we need to get our cat food from, because you can't just buy it anywhere. It's like special vet cat food. So we didn't want to have to pack up, go up, get the cat food, bring it all the way back down. So I'm just, while Carol's packing up her stuff and the kitchen stuff, I said I'll go and get the eggs and the steak and the cat food and the beer, and then hopefully we'll be heading out by 12. I doubt it, but we got a lot of little things we got to do before we head out. Look at that cloud behind us. Dark and dangerous. Check the post office first. There she is. 안녕하세요. Have a good weekend. I just realized I've been saying have a good weekend to everybody. It's Monday. It's Monday morning. And when you're packing to go to the cottage, I'm thinking it's Friday morning and we're headed up to the cottage for the weekend. It's rare that we go up to the cottage on a Monday, so it was completely messing me up. And when you have this weird job on YouTube where days don't mean anything, like it only means something when you're dealing with other people who have regular jobs, and they're like, well, I can't go, it's Wednesday afternoon, I'm working. It's like, so when you work for yourself and you're 100% flexible in your hourly, in your daily routine, again, last night I worked till I think around 8 or 9 on yesterday's vlog. So, but I went for a bike ride during the day for 2 hours, you know what I mean? So I still work the hours, but I move them all around because I don't mind working at 8 o'clock at night. Anyway, let's go to the house, pack up, head to the cottage. Hopefully it's not raining all day. I'm really glad I went for that bike ride yesterday. It made me feel so much better today, and I'm going to be bringing my bike or bikes up to the cottage so that hopefully at least once a day I can go for either a mountain bike ride or a road bike ride. And it's a nice, awesome route that goes right around our lake. It's about a 30-kilometer ride, and it's got some, I think it's like 250 meters of elevation, so it's got some good elevation. I just hope I remember all the gear for my bike, because there's one time I went to the cottage and I brought everything I needed except the shoes, and you can't ride my road bike with regular shoes. It just doesn't work. You need the clipless shoes. All right, made it home. Time to unpack. There's Sunny protecting the toys. You protecting all the toys? Making sure Ninja doesn't get any? You gonna miss us? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Ninja's gonna miss us too. Yes, he is. Kitty, kitty. I'm now in Moose, as you can tell, and mine is Carol. Just kidding. Carol is, I just noticed there's like a spider in here. Carol's bringing up the Atlas because we want to do other things at the cottage, and we don't want to drive Moose around. Plus, we want to work on Moose. We want to do at least want to put the swivel seats in or the lighting, one of those two. So Carol had a few other things she needed to do before she left. So she said, you might as well just go up ahead, open up the cottage, unpack this thing. We brought up 2 of our kayaks and an old kayak that we're going to leave at the cottage from now on. We're donating one of our kayaks to the cottage because we just don't use it anymore. And we have our own 2 kayaks that we keep at home. And then if we want to do something around here, we can do something. If we want to do something at the cottage, but we don't want to bring up our good kayaks, we can just go for a little toot around the lake. Yeah, so let's go up to the cottage, unpack some stuff, sit back, have a beer, wait for Carol to arrive. Let's go. Made it to the cottage all safe and sound. Stopped in Aurelia to buy, it's called damp rid. You put it into a kind of like a dish with a netting in it, let's call it, or a cage, and it helps take the moisture out of your vehicle. And it turns out Moose and Rusty, when they sit there for a week or whatever, it definitely builds up some moisture in the vehicle. So you get this stuff called damp rid. I'll quickly show you. I just had to get the refills. So the stuff I bought was like, it's not actually damp rid, the company. There we go. So this is damp rid, and so you fill that up
And so when you can buy these with a little bag inside with that stuff, and then you just open it up, pour it in, then water accumulates in the bottom. And then this is like a refill thing, but it's not damper. This is called damp check, refill, recharge, moisture absorber. And so I bought 2 bags of that. And what else did I buy? Oh, and then I bought 2 electrical plugs to put in here. We're gonna put one on that side, one on this side, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and then when I got to Bracebridge, I realized I forgot to get butane, because we ran out of butane. And so this was like 14 bucks for 4, if you guys remember my butane episodes where it doesn't work when it's really, really cold outside. Anyway, so like I said, we brought up both of our kayaks. The third kayak, I brought my bike up. I just strapped it up to the wall. I got the mosquito. I got the jackery. Yeah, let's go unlock the cottage and bring stuff in. Aha! I knew I left these here. Goggles. I have my flippers and my snorkel in the van, and I couldn't find them anywhere, and I knew I left them here. Wipe the feet. Let's open up this door. Let the heat out. It's not that bad, but anyway. Oh, so good to be back up here. Alright, that's all I have for you today. Carol will be up here probably in about an hour and a half. She's way behind, so I'm glad I got here first. I'll get everything organized, put it all away, and when she gets here, I'll help her unpack. And then we'll relax, have a beer, watch some TV, or hang out with the dog. Definitely gonna have a little bonfire sometime this week.